So there we were, jumping into this new journey. As I always say, I had my checklist to see what checked off and what didn't check off. And man, was it a journey? It was rough for me in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie, because as a lot of you guys know, as I've stated before, I was dealing with some health issues, anxiety, panic attacks. So at the beginning of the journey of I Am Academy, a lot was thrown at us. A lot was thrown at us. It was constant Zoom meetings throughout the week, at least 5 to 6 to 7 Zoom meetings. Why? Because they wanted you to be a recruiter. Um, you know, um, I came in it just for trading, but the opportunity was presented, to be a recruiter as well too, and it looked so good, and I'm not saying that was necessarily a bad thing, but it was just too much. It was just too much. I'm here to tell you guys that you cannot become a recruiter and learn how to master trading at the same time. You have to pick one. You know, Recruiting and multi-level marketing, it's a form of business. I'm not mad at those who want to do that. But I'm here to tell you that the trading journey into trading mastery is very complex. You have to have the right education, like we provide at MTM.U. You have to have the proper mentorship, like we have at MTM.U. You have to have a great yet healthy daily support system, like we have at MTM.U. You have to have resources, like we have at MTM.U. And all of those elements weren't provided in I Am Academy. As I said, we were just bombarded with recruit. Get on this call, get on this call, get on this call, get on this call. And it was, for me personally, it was running my anxiety crazy. And I know a lot of you guys who have been pulled into companies like iGenius, I'm Academy, Cashapp, and so many others are going through the same thing right now, because that's their bottom line. Their bottom line is their numbers. That is their bottom line, is their numbers. And they know a lot of people are going to come. A lot of people are going to leave. So they got to keep those numbers rolling. They got to keep those numbers high on those monthly subscriptions. And I didn't understand this in the beginning of my journey. Because again, I'm of the mindset of I'm here to learn how to trade. So we were being pulled into all these Zoom calls each and every day, morning, noon, and night. But also there was a schedule for traders who are going to trade on the I Am Academy platform, and you could just copy their trades and make money. They made it so easy. But I'm not gonna lie to you. They also told you that there was educational videos on the website as well. So it was for people to be responsible enough to watch those educational videos. Now, over time, I found out that those educational videos were not structured. It was all over the place, and it still kept a person in a state of confusion, because again, their bottom line, which I learned over time, was just about recruiting. It was never about teaching someone how to master trading. So I was going through this whirlwind of figuring out what is this trading thing, but then also being pushed in a military boot camp style of, hey, recruit all the people in your phone, hit them up. All of your neighbors, hit them up. All of the people you used to work with, hit them up. Recruit. And it says a lot of the elders would tell you back in the day, you just can't accomplish 2 or 3 things at once. You can only do one thing at a time. And I was in this whirlwind, in this tornado. There were things that felt right, but there were things that didn't feel right. And over time, more and more things were being uncovered, and I was able to decipher what's the pros and the cons. And should I stay here long? Should I stay here? Certain people around me turned out to be liars, for their bottom line. Which was very disturbing to me, because I'm a big person of integrity. Tell the truth, be transparent. I'll respect you more if you just tell me the truth. Some people did tell the truth. Some people did tell the truth, you know. Eventually I had started recruiting, because a part of me wanted the money that came with recruiting, and I was always, pushed and pushed to recruit. But I didn't know how that was stifling my progress with learning how to trade. And I was looking for more support from within IM Academy to learn how to trade. And all I was told by people around me was, look, we don't offer that personal support. Let's focus on recruiting. And I got to the point to where, because, hey, I'm a person with a big network of people. So I was able to recruit a lot of people. But I was mindful that, the people that I brought in, they weren't getting what they came for, which was to learn how to trade and becoming profitable. So as a man of high integrity, a man of the community, a man that, cannot embarrass my mother and my father, I said, hold up, I got to do something about this. Because, hold up, the academy, they started doing a lot of fraudulent things. They were getting into legal trouble. For those of you who know, a lot of the trading brokers that we were recommended to jump on became very problematic, very scammy, and were doing some very, very nasty illegal practices. And I'm like, whoa, what have I led people that I know into? You know what? This is not working well. This is not. People that I knew, their accounts were getting closed down. They still weren't getting the support that they needed. And eventually the cons started to outweigh the pros. But I knew deep down, one thing that I did still see, and that God still directed me to see, was that trading in its natural essence is real. There are great benefits from trading that are more than just the money, hence the name of, our school now. And that was all I really needed to see. I needed to see it all. But that was the main thing that I needed to see, because that then made me say, you know what, I need to separate myself from this company and a lot of these people over me, because our morals do not align. This company is not practicing, moral business practices. And my name is now on the line. My reputation is on the line with these people that I have brought into this, who are paying their hard-earned money to learn how to trade. And they're not being taught that. So I would say I stayed in IM Academy from February or March of 2021 until like November of 2021. So by September, I had already started making my exit plan. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm an enterpriser. I'm an entrepreneur. I will always take things into my own hands. I'm a rebel, and if things are not lining up right, I'm gonna do something about it. I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm gonna do something about it. And so I started setting my plans to make my exit, because I tried having many conversations with people over me on better ways to do things, better ways to operate that could really help the people, and they weren't with that. They were about microwavable solutions that had no care or concern for the person, for the people, and the money that they were investing. So I was like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. And to this day, I'm thankful for having to go through all of that, because it created what you guys, all of everything, it helped to create a lot of what you guys see with MTM.U and all of the wonderful content that you see. Because I say, the people deserve better. They deserve honesty. They deserve truth. And this is a magical journey right here. And I want to expose the world to this magical journey. But this journey must be nurtured. It must be respected. It must be protected. Those who try to just exploit and rape this thing called trading, they get exploited, or they just run off to the next hustle, because they're just hustlers. But this thing called trading must be nurtured, must be loved, and must be taken care of like a woman that you marry. You have to take your time with her. You must love her. You must nurture her. You must show your support. And it takes time, like a marriage. And these are some of the virtues I started to see within this journey that made me say, once again, it's about much more than just the money. The money is easy, but it's about much more than just the money. It's about much more than just the trading. This is personal development. This is mental development. This is growth. This is elevation. This could help to impact and heal the world. This could help to really change people, to make them better men, better women, better teenagers, better family people, better people in their communities, better human beings. I can't stay under this umbrella called I Am Academy and under these exploiters that don't see this whole vision. And this is what we call a calling from God. When God is speaking to you, telling you all of the things that you need to do, but you just have to hear the Most High. So here we are today at MTM.University, servicing the world, helping people to meet their financial needs in the market, but also helping people to grow each and every day by giving people the community that they don't have, the family that they don't have. It hit me one day that wouldn't it be dope to have a community that you talk about life with, but you also make money with? Because those are like almost like two of the most important things in these times. People want to grow their money, and people want good, healthy community around. So here we are. If you're not a part of our free open house trading community, make sure you join us today on the Marco Polo app. You can email me for that link at info@mtm.university, or you can DM me or message me on YouTube. We're on all social media platforms under MTM.University or More Than Money Trading University. You can find me. And I can give you that link so that you can get an inside view on the community that we have. I know a lot of you guys, like myself, you like to get an inside look in before you invest your money, just so that you know. So with that said, check us out, y'all. Peace and prosperity. Much love, y'all.